Hello, happy January 12th. Happy Monday. Today we're going to discuss eye contact. I thought we were going to discuss it in a few days, but it's important, so we need to talk about it now. And it was also in my planner, so we're going to talk about it now. So, eye contact is very important. If done correctly, it can communicate trustworthiness, confidence, and attentiveness. If done incorrectly, it can communicate hostility and discomfort. When you first meet someone, you want to look them in their eyes. When you're giving a handshake, you want to give a firm handshake and look the person in the eye when you're introducing yourself and when they are introducing themselves to you. Throughout a conversation, you want to make sure that you're giving a good amount of eye contact. One rule that I've learned is the 50-70 rule. So 50% of the time you're talking, you want to give eye contact to the listener. And 70% of the time that you're listening, you want to give eye contact to the speaker. Notice how you're giving more eye contact when the person is listening, when the person is speaking, and less eye contact when you're speaking. Good times to break contact is when you nod your head, you can blink. Blinking breaks contact. You don't have to look directly in someone's eyes. Something that I mentioned yesterday is looking at their nose or their forehead, and also looking at their mouth. Or chin. So looking at someone's mouth or chin is a good distance from their eyes that you're not looking so far down when you are looking away, or you're not looking so far to the left or right, but you're still somewhere in this area. You don't want to look really fast and move your eyes like darting them back and forth, but you want to make sure it's a gradual, maybe slow movement. When you don't give enough eye contact, you come off as untrustworthy. So if you're telling something and you're looking here and there, now the person is like, why won't they look at me? Why are they looking everywhere in the world? Are they nervous? Are they lying? And you don't want to be known as a liar, especially when you just met this person. First impressions are everything. Or as someone that is just nervous and gives very shifty vibes. Let's be honest. If someone's looking you in the eye and nodding their head like this while you're talking, will you not get creeped out? That's going to be in a horror movie somewhere. Someday, somebody that would give me nightmares. I'm being completely honest. Now I gotta go watch something funny. That's creepy. We don't want to give that. We want to be expressive with our eyes. Eye contact is a non-verbal cue. It shows people that you're engaged and you're paying attention to what they're saying. And when you're speaking, it shows people that you're speaking to them. You want to make sure you're looking at people. It's very important. I can go into more depth about eye contact in different cultures, but it would be a much longer video. So I can't go into depth with that now. But I do want to point out that there are differences between our culture, American culture, and then other cultures of what is acceptable when it comes to eye contact. You want it to come natural. You can practice eye contact with people you trust and look in the mirror and practice eye contact in the mirror, but you want it to be natural because your main goal, the main thing that you're doing is listening to what the person is saying. Yes, you're attentive, but you don't want to be so focused on whether you're giving enough or too much or too little eye contact that you're not listening to what the other person is saying. Like I said, and like I say all the time, practice makes better. So the more you practice, the better you will get. All right. Thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you all tomorrow.